New York City went green recently in an effort to bring awareness to the environmental options that we can implement in our lives to protect our world. Jeanille Bonterre was in Union Square at Green NYC.
Greetings, I'm Jeanille Bonterre for ZYNC TV New York Links, and I'm in Union Square Park in New York City at the New Green City Fair 2010. This free, family-friendly day fair welcomes over 100,000 visitors to New York City's largest green event. This year, New Green City showcases government agencies, non-profits, corporates and community partners, and entrepreneurs on the front line of education, environmental leadership and awareness. Let's find out more. Grow NYC is a hands-on non-profit which improves New York City's quality of life through environmental programs that transform communities block by block and empower all New Yorkers to secure a clean and healthy environment for future generations. For 40 years, Grow NYC has been rolling up its sleeves alongside New York City residents to provide access to healthy, fresh, local food for all New Yorkers, grow and maintain vibrant green spaces and community gardens, help New Yorkers recycle more and reduce waste, and create the next generation of environmental leaders through hands-on education programs. I'm here with Robbie from Community Energy. Robbie, tell me a little bit about your organization.
Sure, great. Well, we're here today in Union Square signing up people to support wind power right here in New York. Community Energy does promotion and development of wind power. We've been around for 11 years. We're actually based out of Pennsylvania, but I'm part of a team of New Yorkers that work in the farmers markets. You might have seen us in Fort Greene Park or McCarran Park or Grand Army Plaza working in the green markets. We ask New Yorkers to take their utility bill and sign it up to support wind power. Anybody who has a utility bill, you have a choice. You don't have to support coal and oil and natural gas. You can support wind power. Let me show you a little picture. These wind farms are up near Utica and Syracuse, upstate near the Canadian border. And these were built with funding from people taking their electricity bill money and putting it towards wind power. So the reason we're here in Union Square today is we're asking New Yorkers like you, I assume you live here in New York, if you have a Con Edison bill, you can sign up at one of our tables to support wind power so that you are helping to create jobs in New York, green jobs, and help us build more windmills like this in the state of New York.
The Green Market was founded back in 1976 with a twofold mission: to promote regional agriculture by providing small family farms the opportunity to sell their locally grown products directly to consumers, and to ensure that all New Yorkers have access to the freshest, most nutritious locally grown food the region has to offer. I'm here with Franca from Berry Treasures Farm up in the Catskills Mountains in New York. Franca, my goodness, how do you make it from the Catskills all the way to Union Square in New York City?
Well, when I used to have long hair like you, I used to stick it in the window to keep me awake. Now a lot of coffee and Coca-Cola. I'm a nurse originally and grew up here in Manhattan and thought I'd become a farmer to heal people subliminally. And unfortunately, I'm not the healthiest of all now, drinking coffee and Coca-Cola to stay awake, but selling lots of good food to lovely people.
So you are a nursing farmer with some of the most beautiful tomatoes I've ever seen in the world. Tell me about your participation in this year's New Green City Fair.
Well, actually, I've been participating in this market for over 26 years. I'm one of the original growers here in the market, and the farmer's still here to greet and meet you. So I'm glad we stumbled upon each other today. And come let me feed you. We're here at Union Square on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Franca, you have salt? A little salt on this would be amazing.
We have calcium in the soil. That's what really makes it.
Franca, tell me about the green tomato.
That is the green zebra. And its claim to fame is that it's sweet with a real tomato flavor. And then feel this one. This is the white garden peach. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Wow. Hold on to my green tomato, okay? Yeah. So what's this one?
That's the white garden peach. Feel it. It's fuzzy. And there's a peach texture.
The bittersweet is rocking. It's rocking. What else do we got?
So Rustica is our sweet one. We had we had fresh fruit juice. at the very end, right before we bottle, so it's got a little bit more sweetness to it. This one's for, I think, market demand sweet. Yeah.
This one, I'm talking into the cup. I'm already dizzy. This one is a creeper. It starts off with the bubbly feeling, and then the sweet kicks right in.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. It sells really well.
All right, guys, I'm converted. I'm a new apple wine drinker. I'm here with Layman Lee from GrowNYC.org. Layman is hard at work on a very unusual sculpture. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're getting into right now?
Sure. What we're building here is a sculpture depicting how many plastic bottles we throw away in New York City. This is almost about a minute. Right now it's 55 seconds. So this is 1,227 empty bottles that we throw away in the landfill. And so what we're trying to show people is that all this can be recycled, and we're not doing it. In 1 year, we throw away over 25,000 tons of plastic bottles in our household waste alone. So it's kind of like airing out people's dirty laundry, you know? Yeah.
Layman, tell me, what impact does this have on the environment? Break it down for the average person who really isn't environmentally aware.
Well, when people throw things away, what they're not thinking about is where it ends up. It ends up in the landfill right now. What is really famous is the North Pacific, the North Pacific garbage patch? And plastic doesn't really break down fully. Even in the ocean, what we have is little graffiti, confetti pieces of plastic, and it's floating in our ocean. And the ocean is a food source for us, and so really it doesn't go away. And we're using valuable resources to make this stuff, and after one use, we throw it away in our landfill and it just sits there. So there are a lot of things to think about.
So recycling is one of the main things we can do to redeem ourselves from this type of pollution?
Yes, if you live in New York City, you can recycle plastic bottles. If it has a narrow neck, a plastic bottle or a jug, you can recycle it. You can avoid all this from going into a landfill. Only 1 minute. Yep.
What began over 3 decades ago with 12 farmers in a parking lot on 59th Street and 2nd Avenue in Manhattan has now grown to become the largest outdoor urban farmers market network in the country, with over 200 family farms and fishermen participating and over 30,000 acres of farmland protected from development. For more info on New Green City, log on to GrowNYC.org. I'm Jeanille Bonterre on location in the Big Green Apple. For more community info and updates, stay tuned to ZYNC TV New York Links.